where you need to pay a lot of attention because of the announcement we'll be making. Profound statements that will bring clarity in the business we're doing, in the team building work, the product and services we have, the opportunities you can jump into, and the offers that are available. You need to really pay attention. Then we can work together and flow together on the same page. So we'll be having a very top leader from the US working with us for quite a while now and helping the team grow very fast. For last week, we were here on Saturday. We were just 4 people who activated their account on GIFO. And I'm excited today to tell you that today we are here just a week after. We have 10 active registration. That means we grew not only by 100% double, we grew 110% double from last week. So I have no doubt that by next week, Saturday, when we come back here, we'll have more than a double of our number being activated. So I want to say a very big congratulations to every single one of you who have just joined us. It means we are growing very, very fast. Next week, I can bet you that the speed is going to increase because the kind of leaders we have right now, they are firebrand leaders. They are ready to flip their accounts. They are ready to grow consistently. They are ready to use the funded accounts. They are ready to use the broker account. They are ready to use the Cent account. They are ready to use the scanner, the tap to trade, the signals, the education to grow very, very fast. Not forgetting the referrals as well. So I bring all the way from America, our top leader. I can't wait to see you in Nigeria, Sydney. I'll be traveling to Lagos very, very soon to set up the Lagos event. And it's going to be a very huge one when you come here in Nigeria. So the mic is yours, Sydney. Take us through and make flashpoints and very important points that we need to take notes so we can move on very quickly. The mic is yours, Sydney.
All right. Thank you, James. So I know that it is a Saturday night for all of you who are on this call, but I just want to say, with it being a Saturday night, props to all of you. Like, you guys could be doing a lot of different things with it being a Saturday night, but you chose to be here on this call because you want better. You want to be able to change your lives and be able to change everyone else around you and be able to help everyone. So kudos to you for being on this call. James, him and I knew from the moment that him and I connected that we were going to be working together. He has amazing energy. He has a huge vision, and his vision is very direct. He is going to do whatever it takes to achieve that goal. And James cares. He has a huge heart and he wants to be able to change as many lives as possible. So my biggest advice is stay absolutely as close as you can to James because he is going to help you change your life and be able to help you change hundreds, if not thousands, of other people's lives. So I'm going to share my screen with you and I'm going to talk about the platform that we are partnered with. For those of you who are on the call, some of you have memberships already, some of you guys don't, but the platform that we are partnered with is called Jifu, okay? And so I'm going to share with you what Jifu looks like. So I'm going to give you just a little bit of information about Jifu. So Jifu, we base it upon it being like a lifestyle membership, okay? And so we base it upon like it's not just about financial education, it's about like we care about your health. We want you to be able to be healthy. We want you to be able to travel if you love to travel or be able to help people with travel and save huge on travel. Jifu education. Education can mean a lot of different things. And so I know a lot of you here are here for wanting to know more about trading and investing, but we have more than just trading and investing. We have stocks, we have e-commerce, e-commerce, for example, like Amazon and how to do drop shipping. We have a whole academy on that. We have Finance Academy, which is long-term investing and how to create like more long-term things, like if you're buying into stocks and you're just going to let the market do its thing. Social Media Academy, if you ever see people on social media and you're like, they don't have a huge following, but I see them, they have a brand deal. And so that will teach you how to grow your social media organically and how to even find brand deals if you don't even have a huge following. Real Estate Academy, we're going to be partnering up with some really huge people that are going to be coming in for the real estate side. And we have our AI University. I know that James absolutely loves AI and he uses it every single day. I use it myself. And so you can leverage how to use AI, how you can use AI to be able to grow yourself, grow your brand, and be able to help you with everyday things, okay? And then we have our Jifu Live. And so what I'm going to share with you is the platform. This is what it looks like on the computer version, but we actually do have an app in the App Store that you can download, but I'm going to show it to you what it looks like on the computer, or if you went to your phone and you went to like Google or Safari, for example, okay? So this right here is the back office or the platform. So we have a lot of different things that you can go through. How I had mentioned, we have our finance, we have mindset, how to become like a leader, build entrepreneurship skills, e-commerce, crypto, forex. And so you can come in here, and this is all within my time zone, by the way. So please note that it's going to show my time zone. But you can see here that there's a lot of different calls, and we actually brought on some new educators as well. Like, for example, Dr. Josh Lee and Brandon Boyd, they go live Monday through Friday. So you have an opportunity to go live with them. Jason Bonham, he goes live Monday through Friday as well. There's a lot of educators at a lot of different times who trade a lot of different markets. So say that I want to trade the New York stock or New York stock open, but you want to trade when the London session is opening. There are educators that you can trade with who trade different times of the day. So please know that these are all throughout the different times of the day. And then we have our Crypto Academy. And so for our Crypto Academy right here, so I want to point something out for our Crypto Academy. This guy right here, his name is Nick Gomez. And Nick Gomez is actually the director of education. So he oversees all of the educators on the platform, okay? And Nick Gomez does not need trading, or he does not need to be an educator whatsoever, okay? Nick Gomez is actually the top 200 out of 60 million traders on the platform Bybit, okay? So put that into perspective. There are 60 million people on the platform, and he is the top 200, okay? So that's something that you get to learn from every single day, okay? And one of the biggest things is like when I was looking at coming to Jifu, because I was with a different platform before, I wanted to go somewhere where people were going to actually win with trading. I didn't want it to be like a whole bunch of like hocus pocus hype, whatever it is that you want to call it, where people aren't actually getting results. And the one thing that I know is that with Bybit, you cannot fake your trading account, okay? And so I had asked when I was on these calls, I said, I want to see someone who has a live trading account that they can share with me. Because I've seen trading results with people using prop firms and things like that, but I know that you can't use a prop firm on Bybit. And so they had Nick hop on this call, and they said, Nick, she wants to see your trading account. And so he hopped on, and he had 2 trading accounts. And I'm not making any income claims here. Past performance does not guarantee future results. But one of his trading accounts was $60 million, and his other account was $190 million. That was something that I was like, okay, this is real. This is legit. Okay, I'm going to move forward with this. And Nick put something into perspective for me. You want to know that you're going to get A+ signals where people are going to win 90% of their trades? This is the place. You get an opportunity to lose 3 trades as an educator per week. Okay. So if you already hit 2 losses for the week, you get one more opportunity. If you hit your 3rd loss for the week, you're done. You're no longer an educator at that moment in time, and you get moved down to the B bench, and you no longer get paid. You have to prove to you have to prove to the Jifu corporate that you can still be a profitable trader at the end of the day. So that's something that I took into consideration really heavily, because I've seen other platforms where people call out about 20 trades a day. Why are you calling out 20 trades a day? There's no need to do that. And about half of them hit stop loss. That's not something that I want to be able to put people on, because that is how people lose a lot of money. I want to be on a platform where people win a lot of their trades. Okay. And then we have our scanners. And so our scanners, let's see here, what's going on. Our scanners, if it's going to load, they might be doing an update on the scanners. So then we have our scanners as well. So we'll see if they end up loading here, but they might be doing an update. So with our scanners are actually based upon how our current educators trade and their trading strategies, okay? And so with that, you basically get access to, for sure, one scanner. Kind of depends on which package you get on, but everyone will get access to one scanner. The one scanner that you will get access to is the most used scanner that every single, like majority of people use this scanner. And so it'll tell you when to buy and when to sell in the market, and you can use it for any kind of pair. You can use it for cryptocurrency, you can use it for Forex, commodities. index funds, and we have a lot of trainings on how to use our scanners as well. I'm not really sure what's going on with the scanners, so they might be doing an update this weekend. So, but with the scanners, that's something that a lot of people really, really like is that you can trade on your own time. So maybe you can't make a live session, maybe you missed some copy and trade callouts because you were busy, but you can hop on here and you can find different setups with these scanners. And that's something that I really, really like. And I know a lot of people really like as well too. So I'm going to share with you like some of the results, okay? And so with these results, what this is this is showing Nick Gomez, for example, the month of April, he finished the top 200 out of 60 million traders on Bybit. That is insane. And he made over $200,000 the month of April. Okay. The month of April, he had 0 losing trades. Am I going to say that he never loses trades? Absolutely not. He's human. He might have a loss. He might have like 1 to 2 losses the entire month. But at the end of the day, Nick is a very highly profitable trader. And then we have Camille, for example. I really like following Camille. For the month of April, Camille had 16 ideas that he called out himself, and he had 8 winning trades and 2 losing trades. Where the other trades are is that it broke even. So what that means is that you didn't make your money, you didn't lose any money. You're back at 0, or you made just a few dollars or something like that. Okay. So that is still really good if you can be a break even educator and trader. Okay. And then we had over 50 market ideas called out. And between April and May, we actually added more educators to the platform. So there's going to be more trade callouts that are going to be called out from the different educators. And you can see just this alone between an average of all of the Forex traders between the week of April 21st to the 27th, we only had 3 losses between all of the educators. That's crazy. Out of all the educators, I believe we're at over 20 educators now. There were only 3 losses, which is insane, okay? And then one of the things is that I wanted to see if this truly works. I have my own trading strategy. James has his own trading strategy, but I wanted to test this out and was like, okay, can I really be profitable at the end of the day using this platform? And can I create a testimonial for myself? So I started my trading account with $1,000, okay? I only took educator trades. I was able to grow my account by 30% in 2 days. Okay. Am I going to say that's going to happen with you? Absolutely not. It might happen with you, and I really, really hope that it does, but I don't want to oversell and overpromise you. I've been able to learn how to manage my own trades, have proper risk management, and things like that. But I want to put this into perspective that this is possible and that this is something that I was able to do. Okay. And then this is what the app kind of looks like in the App Store right here, where you can see you get the copy and paste signals. And then this is what the scanners will ideally look like. I'm not really sure why the platform wasn't loading those, so I think that they're doing an upgrade, but you get a kind of a preview of what those different scanners look like. And then the last part is that we have our GFU Travel. And so with our GFU Travel, you can become your own travel agent without having to do all of the work. This is another way that you can make money, and this is one of my favorite platforms actually, or other things that the platform has. There are people within GFU that make a lot of money every single month just from using this product alone, okay? And so what this is that if anyone that wants to go and travel and they're like, okay, I want to save money on my travel, you can send them their link. Maybe they don't want to trade, maybe they don't want to learn how to make money online essentially, but they really love to travel. You can send them your link and you can help them save money. And the really cool part is that with you helping them save money, you also get a commission. So maybe someone saved enough money where their entire hotel for a week was $1,000. You can keep up to $250 commission. You get to keep up to 25% commission, all for helping them be able to save money, which is really, really cool. So it's a win-win for everybody. And then the last part here is welcome to GFU. And I'm going to go over 2 different pricing options. Okay. So this right here is the pricing option for the African market. And this is only for my team. Okay. And so this is only for my team, James's team, anyone that joins underneath us. Okay. So I know that some people are like, hey, I have other friends that are in GFU and things like that. I'm going to share with you both options, but I want to be able to share this with you. Okay. So one of the things that I was able to negotiate coming into GFU was that I needed this to be an affordable product for the market in Africa because I had started working with James when I was at another company. And I said, okay, this needs to be affordable because I'm like, otherwise I'm going to be happy with where I'm at and I'm going to stay there. Within 24 hours, they were able to make a special package, and it is $149 to get started. And what this means is that you get access to one of the scanners, you'll get access to the copy and paste signals, you will get access to the education, and you will get access to our team chats and our live calls and all of the trade signals, okay? And so that is the first option. And then we have our second option, which is the $300 package, okay? And so what this is that you get access to all of the scanners, you will get access to you will still get access to everything else that I had shared with you, but the only really difference is that you will get access to be able to use all 5 of the scanners versus one of the scanners, okay? And so that's something that I just like to be I like to share with people, is that you kind of have to look at what it is within your budget for you to get started. Maybe you get started on the $149 package and you start seeing some results that come in with trading right away. And then you can upgrade to another package where you can get access to more of the scanners, okay? And so one of the things as well is that there's a monthly membership fee. So this is the fee to get started initially, and then we have a monthly membership fee. And with the monthly membership fee is that if you started on the $149 package, your monthly membership is $109 going forward. Okay. You can also get your monthly membership waived, which James has a plan to be able to help all of you guys so that you don't have to pay your monthly memberships anymore. Otherwise, we have it's $185 if you went on the $300 package. And again, James has a way for you guys to all get your monthly memberships waived with his in-person events that he does. I am also a resource at the end of the day if you have anyone, if you want me to hop on any calls that you have or anything like that. But that is something that I wanted to share with all of you. And then one of the other things is that, so if you go and you want to share this business and you want to get a free membership, and so we have something where we have a compensation plan. Okay. And so what this is that for you to get your free account, you have to have a total of 4 points. Okay. So 4 points. And so the differences between all of these is that with the 149, it is a 0.6 of the point. And if you have someone get started on the 149 package, you get a $10 bonus commission upfront right away. If you have someone get started on the $300 package, it is 1 point and you get a $25 upfront bonus commission. Okay. And so what this looks like is that this is all based upon points. And one of the things is that James and myself are actually going to be helping you build out half of your business. Okay. So you have a left team and a right team, and you can go out and create a passive residual income, and you can get paid every single Friday from the company. And this is money that is risk-free money, and you can use this to be able to trade. You can be able to use this to be able to help yourself, your family, whatever it is. And mine and James's goal is to be able to help every single person get to the rank where they're making an extra $700 a month. And I know from what James has said is that that extra $700 a month can be life-changing money for you guys, okay? And so what this is that you need to have a total of 14 people or 14 points in your entire organization. And so that can come from half of your business coming from James and I. And then all you have to do is go find the other half. So that is the beauty in this compensation plan, is that James and I are here to help you with half of finding those 14 people. One of the things that I wanted to point out is that there is someone that actually was born in Nigeria. He now lives in Dubai, but he just left Nigeria. And he was born in Nigeria, and I've listened to his story. He actually went to jail. He got in trouble for a period of time. He went to jail and things like that, but he came out and he wanted to change his life. He wanted to do something better. And he now makes over $100,000 a month residually, not on top of trading. And he now lives in Dubai. And he was doing a tour out in Africa. And so I just want to put that into perspective for you, that it is possible. There was someone who came from Nigeria, and he has been able to make Gifu work. And I have another friend as well. He was born in Nigeria and he now lives in London, but he is at the rank of making $25,000 a month as well. So I just want you to know that it is possible. It is not a get rich quick. It is a get rich possible, and it will come with hard work. But I can promise you that hard work, it'll be 100% worth it. Okay. And one of the last things that I wanted to share with you, something that we're actually starting, we're going to be starting this. Let me see if I can exit this. we're going to be starting this. It's called a trader challenge. And what this is we're going to be working on the power of compounding. Okay. And so this is going to be over the next 100 days. And so I'll do $100, for example. Okay. So I'm going to show you what's possible if you can understand how to compound. Okay. We have a different Telegram channel that you guys can get access to if you want to be able to be a part of this trader challenge. Okay. So we're going to start with $100. And our goal is to grow it by 5% every day. That's it. Okay. And if you were able to grow it by 5% for 100 days, not including the weekend, and we're to start on June 2nd, I'm going to show you what after 100 days of compounding, you can end up with over $13,000 USD, all from growing your $100, 5% every single day. We're not trying to take major trades where it's like we're going to shoot for the moon and hope that we make $1,000 in the first trade. No, we're going to learn how to compound. So, for example, the first day, all we're needing to do is make $5. We can make $5. You have Scanner, you have me, you have James. James does live trading sessions himself. You have the app, you get the copy and paste signals, you get access to all of this stuff. And all you have to do is make 5 days or $5 the first day. The second day, $5.25. And you can see that it's going to keep compounding to where on the 100th day, you're going to be at over $13,000 if you can learn to just slowly compound by 5% every single day. So that is something that we're going to be starting here in the next few days. But I am going to pass this over to James. Again, I think James is going to go over a quick summary of everything that I had talked about. I know that I talked a little fast, but James is going to go over a summary of like the key highlights of what I had talked about.
All right, Sydney, thank you so much. I want everybody to give it up to Sydney. Go to the chat box, put Sydney on the chat box, put 777, put fire emoji, put some stickers, just put some excitement on the chat box. Those of you watching us from YouTube, you can as well go to the comment section and just type Sydney. If you check on Instagram, it's Sydney Allman, and you will really, really be excited to meet with her on Instagram. She's a lifestyle personality herself. All right, Sydney, thank you so much for the presentation already today. I gained so much, but I just wanted to shed more light on the composition plan one more time. I heard when you were talking about the points, and appreciations to you once again for helping us get these products for $149.99 instead of $300. So,
Yes.
but that means that we are not going the same level with that composition plan slide you showed earlier, because I'm seeing 7/7 gives you the rank of silver. So when somebody is doing 149 consistently, so what number would that be?
They need 14 people total themselves, and then the other 7 will come from like you and myself and Marissa, for example. So they need to get 14 people themselves
So
or
14
between them and their team, for example.
Okay, 14, I don't understand. Come again. 14 direct enrollments?
They need at least 4 themselves, and
Okay.
then they need 10 between themselves and their team.
Okay, I understand.
Yes.
I
So
understand.
either they can do all 14 or it can be between them and their team.
But they need 4 direct enrollments
Yes.
because they are using 149.
Yes.
But when
Still,
they are using $300, the other sign up, the bigger one, they
yep.
only need 2 people, left and
Yep.
right.
Yep. Left and right. Yes.
All right, I understand that. Then clarification also, when somebody pays 149, you've not said anything concerning the tap to trade. Joanna
Yeah.
and her team and some other people, the tap to trade.
Yes. So tap to trade. So the reason I didn't say anything about tap to trade is they had changed the rules in the United States, so it had crossed my brain. In the United States, United States and Canada, tap to trade is no longer going to be available, but outside of the United States and Canada, it will be available. And so what it is you have to be, they had changed this, you have to be on the $300 package to get access to the tap to trade. But on the 149, you'll still have the scanner and you'll still have the copy and paste signals and you'll still have access to the live stream sessions.
Yeah, I wanted to add to that fact because of the CTFC rules and also the CFD rules in America and Canada, and not only America and Canada. I think there are some other strict compliant states because they have a lot of social security, economic, stable government programs for people. So they do not encourage citizenry to get somebody to trade for them because start to trade literally means somebody is taking the trade on your
Yep.
behalf. And
Yep.
so it's either you do it yourself or you don't get anybody doing it on your behalf. So, but in countries where these rules are not there, so somebody can do the tap to trade. I think I understand that perfectly well and
Yep.
I appreciate that. So
Yep.
we can go ahead and use the $300 package for tap to trade for people outside of America and Canada. That's
Yes.
clear. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I need probably you help us get like a video on how to connect. I'm sure that will be available when we see the package inside the tap to trade, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, perfectly, perfectly. Okay, that is clear. Secondly, you talked about the live trading. I really like the fact that in the live trading, you made a list of about 8 or 9. We have an active GFU membership group where I saw a list of 8 or 9 people which you recommended from the Revolut Academy. So you
Yes.
recommended those people. Those people
Yes.
are more of English speaking traders because
Yes.
some of the traders speak Arabic, some traders
Yep.
speak Spanish like that.
Yep.
So you want to be in a room of somebody speaking English, seeing the trade. And one of
Yep.
the things I like about the live trading is the fact that as a trader, I've been a trader for over 10 years. So, and I'm not a super rich billionaire trader because I don't measure my success by the amount of money I make. I live comfortable on my own. I'm married. I have 2 children. I live in the best places in Nigeria. My house is just 40 minutes drive to the house of the president of Nigeria. And my children attend the best school. I drive the best cars. Like I'm living my best life, but I'm not a multi-millionaire. So in the last 10 years in my business as a trader, in my craft and my skill as a trader, I recognize that the easiest way to teach anybody how to trade is to have them trade together with you when the market is going on live. And the easiest way to get that happen for everyone, no matter how many people, because everybody cannot come into my bedroom. I'm streaming from my bedroom. Everybody cannot come in here. The only way they can do that is to join on the live call. Now, GFU has provided a live situation room where you can be in the same room with Nick Gomez, for instance, to make money together with this professional trader. About 8 to 9 others that Sydney mentioned at different time zone, London, New York, Asia, depending on your free time, you can join and trade live. And that is the best place where you can really learn how to trade, where you are right in the middle of where a professional is trading. He's telling you his strategy, telling you his risk management, telling you his position, why he's entering, why he's exiting, trade management, and all of those calls. You learn faster. I'm a student pilot. I'm currently on my PPL. And no matter how much you read about flying an aircraft, Boeing 737 MAX 8, Cessna, whatever aircraft you want to fly, you can learn on paper, you can learn in a simulation room, you can learn in a classroom, but when you are inside the cockpit, it's a different ball game entirely. And that is the fastest place you get to learn everything because you are seeing yourself in the sky. You are seeing yourself in the live situation of the flight. Anything the co-pilot or the main pilot tells you there, it sticks to your medulla oblongata. I mean, how do they call that thing? It sticks because you are right there in the live situation. But when you are reading in the classroom, sometimes the lecturer is teaching and you are sleeping. Sometimes I'm reading this book and I'm just like, man, oh God damn it, I just slip off. But when you are in the live trade, your money is moving. You are in a live drawdown. When I give you an instruction there, it will stick to your mind because you can always remember it. Marisa does live call. I do live call. Cindy do live call. Then every other trader do live call. So make yourself available to attend a live situation trading room. That is the best place you can ever learn how to trade. The best. In a live trading situation room. So I see we have that in GFU countless numbers of sessions, but recommended about 7 or 8 where you can just pick the one that applies to your time convenience and join it. Then Sydney, you made mention also of the fact that with the 149.9 package, people can get access to the scanner. Myself, I've been enjoying the use of the scanner ever since I set up my account and I started going through the stuff. I've been enjoying the use of the scanner. Even this evening, I was analyzing gold, and after I was done with the analysis on gold, I went to the scanner to confirm because I was expecting a drop on gold on the smaller time frame if the market were to be open. I'm sure people can see my screen. Sydney, are you seeing my screen?
Yes.
So I can see that there is a clear-cut drop on the market, and from the scanner is confirming that drop. I saw that drop from my own analysis. Before now, the market have been on a sell situation, and I see also the market momentum MACD is also bearish. So if I have a clear entry at this point under the moving average, I will be very confident enough to take it because the scanner says so on the 5-minute time frame. I could go to a higher time frame to look at the general market overview for the daily on what gold is doing as per the daily time frame. I could see where the crossover of the stochastics are, where the momentum of the market is. We're currently bearish for a little while, but overall the market is still bullish. So I could go time frame to time frame to see whatever it's saying. Especially for me, I love the execution time frame, the 15 minutes time frame, and the 5 minutes time frame when I'm about to enter a position or when I'm already in a position doing a trade management. I want to know what the scanner is saying. And mind you, this scanner is not just an arbitrary scanner. It's an AI scanner that shows you exactly how the professional traders are jumping in and out, how they are entering their positions. So it's mimicking the professional traders as an AI. It can just copy it and just show you exactly what they are doing based off on the moving averages, the stochastic crossover, overbought, oversold, then the market momentum MACD situations. And somebody was telling me access to the scanner is not limited to crypto. On crypto side, you could scan any of the crypto assets as of Bitcoin today. We could actually turn this call right now to a Bitcoin trading call and start analyzing the Bitcoin market right now. We could do that. Refresh your screen and you have the Bitcoin. Analyzing the Bitcoin on the scanner, you can see the crypto market. You can trade Bitcoin on Saturday. You can trade it on Sunday. Huh? That's what I'm saying. So you could also go at, like, okay, this is the Bitcoin right now, and the scanner is currently going on the Bitcoin. There's a sell move on the Bitcoin that started from the price of 108,062. 062, of course, and the sell signal came after the short trade was called here, like a double top. That's a break and retest kind of setup there. There's a other block breakout here, so massive drop, then the retest, then the short signal entered here. This 1 hour time frame. If you start selling Bitcoin from here down from where we entered, the entry was here after the bearish engulfing here. You enter from the next candle 1 hour time frame. You drop down the sell to TP5. So Bitcoin just had a drop from that entry down to TP5. So if we have something like a pullback to the same entry level again, you can still enter another sell on Bitcoin. But if it goes up all the way to invalid zone, so we'll be looking for a buy on Bitcoin. So intraday, looking at Bitcoin for the whole of today, it has been selling and it has gone from the entry down to TP5, and a massive over 1,000 pips have been made here. So you could go onto the other level and see the other scanners as per different currencies pairs. Different currencies pairs. I usually advise beginner trader to choose your very few, 1 or 2, maximum of 3, so you don't get yourself confused because it's not much. You could also go the other way around and choose the indices. US 30, NASDAQ, S&P 500, SPI, German 30, etc. You could go and choose the commodities where you find the classes of oil, Brent oil, crude oil. Where is it again? The Brent oil, the crude oil, the gold, the platinum, the silver. You could trade in that asset class as well. The scanner can help you go through all these asset classes, and you are able to know exactly what is happening in the market. With only 149.99, you have access to the scanner, the trend wave scanner. And I love it. I love it. You could use this to flip an account. Yes, if you are a scalper, of which also, Sydney, I wanted to let you know that on Monday, Tuesday, we want to also help those who are flipping an account with the use of the scanner for only 1 week. We're going to help them when they have a confirmed entry. We'll tell them what the scanner is saying. During London Open, during New York Open, we're going to flip some accounts. It's possible.
Awesome. Yeah.
It's possible.
Let's do it.
So those of you who are conservative trader, you could just join the challenge 2nd of June. We are moving from $100 all the way to $13,000. It's possible if you are making 5% every day. Do the maths. It could grow. Yeah, some of the days you could lose probably 1 or 2%. You sit down. The next day you make 5%, you move up. So give or take, if you are aiming for $13,000 and you are able to make even $1,000, you'll be very grateful. In 100 days, that's 3 months plus. So you also spoke about the signal. I've seen the signal and I've used the signal, and I've inquired of some people who use the signal as well to give me a feedback. And I got amazing feedback, especially from Lumi Banks. I don't know if Lumi Banks is here on the call. Lumi Banks is a very big trader in the community, and he was the first person that registered on GFO in April. And I asked him about his feedback concerning the signal, and he told me in his clear word, and I'm sure I sent in that voice note. Some people watch that voice, listen to that voice note. He said to me, James, I trade, in his word, he said, James, I trade Euro JPY. And I finished my analysis on one of the days, and I went to the GFO signals. The signal app works like social media. It has a chamber that looks like the Telegram page. So that the Telegram and WhatsApp that you use. So on that area, I'm trying to load it up if my network will allow me find it, bring it up. So he was able to see the signal drop at the same time he was about to do his own entry. So he saw the signal, and the analysis for GBP Euro JPY was the same with the one that he did. The entry point, the same area, the SL, the same area, the TP, the same area. So that further increased his confidence level to take that trade. So like I said, this is the app. It's like social media. Traders come in and discuss their analysis. These are highly confirmed traders. This is Nick Gomez. When he was going live, he announced it on the social block. So if you see 5 millionaires together in one group and you join that group, it automatically means that you are going to be the 6th millionaire very soon. If you stay too long near the barber shop, you will get a free haircut. So you want to be in a social club where all professional traders are talking about their positions every day. They show you their analysis, they show you their Zoom calls, they show you what is happening. All over the world, you are in a global village. So if you go from the side where you have the sessions of traders, then where you have the premium class, premium ideas, you will be able to open up to see the signals. This was one of the signals that came from the gold. Buy limits gold at 22.37 point of interest, invalidated at 32.72, exit 1, exit 2, exit 3 at 32.91. We're buying gold. When I saw that buy limit, I took that trade on my account. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm still in profit. I took that trade also on another small account, on my cent account. I'm still in profit. So multiple other places we see there. So back to my storyline, Lumi Bank showed me that this signal was working very, very well. Beyond just the signal that showed you their position. And when the signal is invalid, they say it's invalid. When it goes to stop loss, they say it's stop loss. When it goes to negative, they call out every situation of each trade as it continues to go. When they cancel the trade, they call it out, it's canceled. So you will know if you should still enter, if you cannot enter, if you need to use the signal or not. So this is copy and paste. You can actually use this. There's a general basic idea as well. Another trading room where you can see analysis and signal following up there. Ladies and gentlemen, what I'm saying here is that you can have access to the signal with just your 149.99. Signal, am I correct?
Yes, you are correct.
Perfect. So we talked about the scanner, we talked about the signal, we talked about the live trading, then we talked about the commission. Ladies and gentlemen, what more do you want us to say? We have 20 millionaires here on this call plus, and we also have potential billionaires on this call. I want to tell you that your journey to success starts with your decision. If you fold your hands, you say you cannot do it, you want to do it, you cannot do it, you don't have, that is how you remain. But if you make up your mind, start your journey today with GIFO, I tell you, you have nothing to lose. Because maybe we didn't emphasize on the education. The education does not stop only at live trading. There are educational materials, basic educational material, how to trade Forex. Basic PDF materials, you can download it and read with it. So for me, I really like the idea of teaching people how to do it themselves. This is why I have started a movement here in Nigeria, and I am calling on Sydney and all the other top leaders to join me in Nigeria next month by the special grace of God at the University of Lagos. Last month, I took the movement to the University of Abuja. If you have your what's it called? If you have your Instagram and you go to Instagram and you search for Digital Horizon Conference, you see what I'm saying. On Instagram, Digital Horizon Conference, you see the movement. I started in the month of May. Today is the last day of May. If you scroll down, you will see what I'm saying. We had on the 8th of May, 647 interested digital enthusiasts gathered at the Social Science Auditorium. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you the interesting part. Every single person you see here on this video, go and check it. They registered on the platform that we gave them, our platform, registration portal, then the broker platform, before they entered the hall. I meant that we compel everybody entering that hall. You cannot enter the hall until you have registered. See, maybe I have a video that shows that. That's it. This is what I'm saying. Everybody passing through to enter the hall had to register. Then we had situations where we have boot camp. We had boot camp where we train those who are interested for 3 days, registering all of them. Then we had sessions like award presentation sessions. Then we had the boot camp. Then we had more sessions, gifts and awards, certifications, registration. It was a day to always remember. We are replicating this same model at the University of Lagos. We had people from the government, we had people from the university, the vice chancellor, the dean, the SUG people, everybody who wanted to be here came in here. Representatives were all the way from other countries like Abidjan. Mikhail Slay came in. Dr. Yusha came in. Hysent from Turkey. So we had a mix of everybody in the hall. So when we get to the University of Lagos, our plan is very simple. Our plan is to help you. That is if you want to work with our team. Our plan is to help you use your link to register those who are interested. That's our plan. Because I understand that affiliate marketing sales is very difficult. When we say go and sign up somebody, it becomes very difficult for you to know who to sign up, where to get them, activities to bring up. So we want to help you do the sign up on your behalf whenever we go for these big events and the boot camps. When people come entrance of the hall, we use your link to sign them up. That's our plan. So we are doing this for the first 50 front lines. What does it take for you to be a 50 front line? Simple. You need to register now. We currently have 10 registered frontline members. So that automatically means that whether they're sleeping, whether they are active or not active, on the day of our conference, we are going to use the link of these 10 people to do the registration for all the entire people. We're expecting 1,000 people in the University of Lagos. I've worked in Abuja, I've worked in Lagos, and I can tell you every time, anything I can do in Abuja, I can do times 10 of it in Lagos. If I'm struggling with 2-3 people in Abuja, when I get to Lagos, I'll be working with like 20 people in Lagos. Lagos is the capital of Africa. If you can do anything in Abuja, you can do 20 times, 10 times that thing in Lagos. So Lagos is going to be massive. Imagine we have 200 active, interested people who want to register GFU in Lagos. Imagine it. And we share it to 50 people who registered as part of Frontline. That automatically means that each one of the first 50 Frontline have already 4 direct sign up under their link. Courtesy our strategy. We're not stopping in Lagos. We're going to University of Port Harcourt. Maybe I don't want to show you the conversation I'm having with the person sponsoring the University of Port Harcourt. We already got somebody from Kenya. It's an institution from Kenya, a financial institution from Kenya, sponsoring the Port Harcourt movement. It's costing us about, let me not mention the amount, but then somebody is sponsoring it to about 40% sponsorship. Then we also got leaders from the GFU who are coming to Nigeria for the Lagos event, sponsoring the Lagos movement and also part of Port Harcourt movement. So we're not asking you to pay for the hall, the lighting, the sound, the equipment. No, you're not paying for anything. We just ask you to be part of the first 50. Mr. Alex joined us for the Abuja one. Air Vice Marshal Harry Ifezu retired, joined us. Madam Bolaji joined us. We had about 7 front lines, active front lines for the University of Abuja. When I say active front line, they registered, they funded their account, they were active. Then we used their link to register people for the Abuja event. So what happened was at the end of the event, I called Mr. Alex. Alex is not here today. I would have asked him to confirm. I said, Alex, check your account. How many people do you have under your business? He told me 45. I asked Oga Harry, Air Commodore Harry Ifezu retired. I said, Oga, sir, how many do you have? He said 85. Madam Bolaji, she was there at the table there. I said, how many? 35. One of my friend, the biggest Sam, he was not even in the venue, but he was part of the front line. How many do you have? He said about 40. So it's possible that you could be in Timbuktu or South Africa or at home sleeping while we were in the field working, and you get people under your structure. So what is this? What does this imply for you if people are registering under your business? It means long-term money, because these people might buy travel tickets. These people might buy hotel reservation. These people might buy supplements, health products. You get 25% commission for lifetime. GFU is 10 years old. It is not a fly-by-night, get-rich-quick scheme system. GFU is a legal entity, is regulated, licensed to operate, has been operating for 10 years. So if you have an active affiliate and you have people under you, that is a long-term money coming your way, leveraging on other people's efforts. Now, this is interesting because you are not the one to train these people. You are not the one to talk to these people. We are the ones to do the training. We are the ones to do the back office work. We are the ones to do the leadership development. Yours is just to be in the front line. What does it take to be in the front line? In summary, our time is up. We need to go. 8 p.m. What it takes for you to be a front line is simply to register now. We have done 10 registrations. Last week, Saturday, we had 4 registrations only. Last week, Saturday. This is Saturday again, 1 week later. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 10 active registration today. Next week, Saturday, I'm going to be on this same call. Even tomorrow, I'll be on this call. I'll give you the latest reports. But I bet you next week, Saturday, the number is going to double. I bet you. I know it like I know my name. I know it like I know the back of my hand. This is over a decade I've been doing this. If there's one thing I'm very good at, it's marketing and sales. If there is one thing I'm very, very good at, I'm extremely good at it, is how to manage and work with a lot of people in a short time. If I say We are going to recruit 1,000 people. Just go and sleep. It's done. I will never say it if the strategy is not on ground. And once the strategy is on ground, I will give myself no sleep until the strategy is executed. My second name is execution. I execute to the last drop of the plan. So I bet you that the first 50 front line is as good as completed. Yesterday, I was right here in my bedroom and I got a call from Hantech. They called me and they said, James, we saw your video. We saw your program. We want to be part of what you are doing. And I asked them a simple question. What do you have for my people? They say they have funded accounts. I said, oh, that's good. Sydney once brought us a funded account, but she later told us it's better we just keep trading normally. Funded account is really good now. You don't have to do any evaluation. The money for you to trade will be provided by the broker. And guess what? This broker is 35 years old, 1990 when they started Hantech Markets. So I spoke with the director and he said, James, I'm very serious with what I'm saying. As a matter of fact, send your ID card. I am booking your flight to come to Lagos and your hotel. I speak before God, I lie not. My flight and my hotel have been paid to and fro to Lagos and any hotel of my choice. Just to sit down with the director and deal to get further deals to help you get a funded account. Up to $50,000 instant live account. You start trading from day one, you can make withdrawals. No any funny rules, no any hidden protocol, no consistency rule, no lot size rule, no stacking rule, no all those flimsy prop firm rubbish are not there. Trade as you like, make profits, withdraw every week. So the issue of trading small accounts, if you want to avoid it, you now have an option. So you now have a trading solution on GFU. You now have a funded account to trade on it. Up to $50,000 live account, ladies and gentlemen, paying a small amount of money to get access to that 50K. And the moment he showed me that thing yesterday, I sent it to my community. Guess what happened? Before I finished sharing it to all the WhatsApp group, more than 240 people already registered yesterday. To tell you that everybody wants to learn how to trade. Everybody wants to participate. Everybody needs help to get trading. This is what I'm saying. 214 people yesterday registered. While we were yet talking about it, exploring the conditions and all of that, 3 people already paid. Ladies and gentlemen, if you truly want to succeed, if you truly want to benefit, if you truly want to make progress, I think we finally got a one-stop shop. The trading solution, the education, the network marketing community to help you build, the team strategy, the Zoom call, the funded account, the normal broker accounts, NAGA, the normal broker Sense account, XNext, the flipping account on XNext, the funded account on Hantech, the synthetic account on Deriv. We have everything you are looking for. Just say exactly what your goal is, and we'll tell you this is what we have. And beyond just giving you the product, I tell you every time, giving you the support is my major priority. Having a product without a support, without communication, is equal to getting confused or getting stuck in the way and you don't know what to do. But having a product, having somebody to guide you, to support you every step in the way until you are triumphant, until you now begin to make profits. That is what this business is all about. I'm going to look at the question bank. I know we can't take all the questions on this call because of our time. Our time is off and fast spent. And William is here telling me my time is up. All right, so I'm going to look at the question bank to see if maybe there's any question left for us to answer, Sydney, before we go. Somebody say, can one register 149 and later upgrade to I? Oh, yes. Even me, I registered 149.99, but after discussing with Sydney last night, I'm beginning to have a lot of feeling that I need to upgrade my package. There's a higher package for $500, and it has more tools and resources that I want, then I have to register for that one. I have a friend of mine who is paying every month $500 to get access to Commitment of Trader COT from Chicago Mercantile Exchange. Every Tuesday, he gets access to that information just for his trading support. So if I have to pay $500 every month to get trading tools that will help me flip accounts, help me become a better risk manager, help me become a business development manager, help me provide signal, help me become a copy trading master, help me do copy trading, help me do a lot of things, generate rebates, and build communities because I have access to tools, institutional tools from top professional high win rate traders. I should be able to pay $1,000 monthly without looking back. Except I'm not using those tools, I'll be worrying about resubscribing. If I'm using them, I'm making money, I will not worry about resubscribing. 2 days ago, I saw a pop-up, Kojo Forex, $100 monthly subscription for Signal. He dropped Signal maybe once in a day or twice in a week. I saw the same pop-up again, Happy Forex, 150,000 Naira monthly Signal. He dropped his Signal probably twice or 3 times in a week. Jifu gives you more than 20 signals in a day. You are the one to control yourself and say, okay, I want to take only few. And Signal is not the only thing. Education is there. Commission is there. Scanner is there. And you are paying $150. You should be very grateful, even if you have to pay every week. So people who bother about resubscribing are people who do not use these stuffs, are people who do not know the value of this information, the power that this information can give you as a trader. The position it can place you to build rebates, to work with a broker, to build an affiliate, to become a copy trading master, to provide information to a large community. It gives you, it puts you on a pedestal of authority because you are climbing on the shoulder of giants who are succeeding in the market. So somebody is asking a question. What do you do to become a frontline? Register right now. 149.99 and you are already in frontline. Sydney, kindly put, Sydney, please could you kindly put the WhatsApp group. If you are not in our WhatsApp group for the 50 Frontline, join the WhatsApp group right now. Those of you watching on YouTube, those of you watching the rebroadcast, I want to assure you that this video is invalid. Everything I have said here concerning the plans will be invalid if you are watching this video after the month of July, because we have a 90 days run. The month of May is over. The month of June and the month of July. If you are watching this video after July, you are only watching history. So everything I'm saying is time bound for 90 days. May, June, and July. That's what we are doing. So you need to take action right now within the month of May. Today, we are still in May today. Within the month of June, within the month of July. That keeps you in between the boundary condition for every offer we are laying out here on the table. Oh, yes. So that's what it takes for you to be a frontline. If you want to sell your TV, I want to assure you, you are taking the right decision because you have been watching that TV since you were small. And that TV has never, ever provided you money or increased your skill. So if you are going to trade your TV in exchange of having an education or a skill or information that will place you in a situation where you can earn $700 a month as a silver on that on Jifu, then I think it's a worthy decision. If you have to sell your golden wristwatch or your chain, your gold chain, I think it is worth it. If you have to sell maybe your attachment, your wig, some ladies have an attachment that you can sell it for 1.2 million naira. I think you should go and sell it because that attachment has been on a head that is not very, very skillful enough to produce millions of naira. So you remove the attachment, barb your hair, sell the attachment, use the money, start your Jifu business, grow your business, make money, and now buy a good attachment and put it on the hair that has been skillful by learning a skill. So it's okay if you have to trade your wig to get a skill and build a business. Then later you buy the wig and put it on the head that have built a business. You don't put a wig on a head that does not build a business. I don't know if I'm communicating. Somebody is saying, okay, for people who cannot trade now, do they benefit? How do they benefit from this signal? If you cannot trade, madam, you have to buy the bigger package, $300. Sydney mentioned it. $300 package has inclusive of tap to trade. If you can attend to an SMS on your phone, you can use the tap to trade. Because the tap to trade connects your MT5, your MT4 to a broker. Any broker you choose, Shalanga FX, XNEX, Hantech, Naga, Deriv, whatever broker you choose, so far is an MT5 or MT4. Connect it to your GIFU app. Once the alert enters, like an SMS, you see, Nick Gomez is buying XAUSD. Approve. Ignore. If you click approve, that's all. That's all. Go about your normal activity. Continue doing whatever job you are doing. You see another trade again. So person is entering a trade. Approve or ignore. Ignore. You see another one again. Approve. That's all your job. Just to approve and ignore. That's all. At the end of the week, check your balance. Make from withdrawals. Continue trading. That's all you need to do. Tap to trade. It's going to cost you $300. That's the higher package. So if you are going for tap to trade and you already register using that 149 package, you need to contact Sydney to guide. Sydney, how do they walk through that? If somebody already register on, because Madam Esther already registered on 149, and now she might need the tap to trade. So how does she connect?
Yeah, she can just message me directly and I can walk her through how to do all of that.
Perfect, perfect, perfect.
Yeah.
So is there any other question? Anyone has any question? Please join the WhatsApp group for the 50 Frontline. Register right now. If somebody invited you to this call, you need to go back to that person that invited you. But if you were invited by me, that means in that group, you will see my link there. But if you have not been invited by me, probably Madam Joanna invited you, you are watching this video, please don't come to me to give you link. It's not proper. You go back to Madam Joanna. If Madam Mama J invited you, you go back to Mama J. If Jumbo invited you, go back to Jumbo, because I work directly with all these leaders. Probably I want to just give maybe one minute to all the leaders to just say something. Those people who already bought their package, I just want to give you 1 minute just to say something before we go. I think that is a good thing to do. Maybe starting from Joanna. Joanna, if you can unmute your mic, the mic is yours. Just 1 minute, just say hi, and let's move it up to the next person. Madam Joanna, are you close to your mic? Are you still with us? I make you co-host. You can unmute yourself. You can just say hi. And probably if you want to say anything, you have 1 minute. If there's anything we have also missed, you want to add something, you can also do that in your 1 minute.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to be here because for a long time I've been thinking, how do I get a piece of the pie in trading? Because I know people make money from that and they're able to be independent with that. And so I was so excited when I found out, about GIFU from you, because it's going to give me the skills I need to be in charge of my money, to be the driver of my money. And as you said just this evening, if I'm busy doing other things, I can also use the tap to trade, which will allow me to learn at the same time with the academy and also tap in trade with the experts. So I'm really excited about this, and I want to thank our friend from America for Sydney, thank you for talking to GIFU to be able to lower the price for our people, because I am Nigerian, but I live elsewhere, and I know how difficult it is. Times are hard, and this is going to give people the tools they need. As James said about the hair wig, I was laughing my head off here. It is true. Why we Nigerians, we are known, we love expensive things, but there's nothing in the pocket. Go sell that thing and give yourself tools to be independent. That's what I have to say. Thank you so much.
That's right. And that's the same news we have been taking all over the universities. You see people with expensive phone, but nothing inside. They are broke. All right, the next person I'll call, Jumbo, if you can mute yourself, the mic is yours. Jumbo, if you want to say something, mic is yours. Actually wanted to say something. Yeah.
All right, thank you very much, sir. Really, it's quite a good one. I think I've been trading as well for some times, and when I happen to get this information from James about GIFO, actually, I tried to before now. I think I get in contact with my daily chart that they were using that attach sheet. I've been trying to, but when I look at what GIFO is doing, it's quite awesome, quite wonderful. I think I'm in love with what I see on GIFO. And I want to see precisely, I think on Thursday, yesterday, no, yesterday being Friday, I used the scanner for the very first time, even though I didn't pick the first trade. I think when I analyze the trade from the scanner, what the scanner, they take profit where I need to end the entry point, and they take profit one, take profit two, take profit three. In fact, it was quite awesome. I didn't enter for the first time, but looking at the analysis and everything just worked according to the scanner, I was saying, wow. It means sometimes if I also analyze a trade and say that some of these things are really the GPO scanner is really awesome. So please, I want to encourage people, even some of our people have invited, and please, I really want, please, after this Zoom call, can you just give me a call or you tap me up? We really want to take off. In fact, from Monday, we want to do something awesome. Please, James and Sydney, I'm grateful. It is a great job. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That was awesome. Thank you so much, Mr. Jumbo. You are doing a lot for your people, and I'm happy. I'm willing to work with you. I'm willing to come to Port Harcourt to spend 2 weeks with you guys to ensure that you guys are getting it right. For me, it's really more than just making money. I want to see people who are killing this thing. I usually tell testimony of some of my friends who we work together and who are now killing it. In fact, one of them now is killing it far more than me, and I had to travel to Kaduna to go back to learn from him. That was somebody that was learning from me, and then he grew so fast. And would I say his luck or his anointing, everything about him was just so mad that he usually flips accounts from $50 to $3,000, from $100 to $900, from I think one of his greatest flips was from $900 to $100,000. Very mad. Recently, he just bought a AMG G-Wagon, $467,000. I don't want to mention his name on this call. Some of you might know him. So it's interesting when we help some people and these people catch this thing and they know it better than us. They do it better than us. They even make more progress better than us. It gives me a kind of like fulfillment. So I don't mind coming to Port Harcourt to stay a long time with you guys if the team is big. I don't mind coming to anywhere. I don't mind coming to Uyo, spend a whole month there and work with you guys to ensure you guys are getting it right. For me, that's where I derive my joy from. Mama J, if you can just say one or two, add some spice before we leave. Mama J, the mic is yours. If you can. Then we have Steven and then we run it off.
Good evening, everybody. I'm a woman of very few words. I want to employ anyone under the sound of my voice. Do everything possible you can to join GIFO. GIFO is the place to be. I tell you most solemnly, you can't go wrong with it. I just joined GIFO this week. And the very day I joined, that like 2 days ago, I used the scanner to take some trades, about 10 trades. Before I went to sleep, 9 of them hit TP. Wow. By the time I woke up, the 10th one already hit TP. I mean, what else are you looking for? Where you have the money with you, nobody is ponzilizing you. If you have to go and sell your human hair to buy to join GIFO, please do it too, because the kind of hair you will buy afterwards, people will say, nah, Yahoo Plus you do, they buy them. So please do everything you can to join GIFO. It's truly worth the while. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that. Let me just quickly, because of time, Steve Ugwaba. Mr. Steve, the mic is yours. If you can, just add some spice before we leave. Marisa, you have the final call, final word before we go. Steve, the mic is yours.
Yeah, my people that are on the platform that are in this meeting, I want to encourage you because the prospects are massive. You know, when you have a leader who is promising to assist you work is a whole lot of joy. I've just joined and I'm still exploring, but the prospects I'm seeing is really massive, and I know that it's going to be materialized. The tools that our leader, Mr. James, has shown me, I'm sure I'm going to start using them this week, because last week I was trying to figure out the tools. So now I have access to the tools available, and I'm sure it's going to help me. And then also the information he has given about Handtech. So, I mean, it's really going to be a boom. So I encourage you to be a part of this first 50. This first 50 is a great opportunity. So don't waste time, because the truth is that if you waste time, others would ultimately take advantage of it, and you will now come behind the 50. So please take advantage of that and be a part of the team that will be making waves. I see this team creating massive waves in the month of June and July. So please take advantage, and also, if you're in Port Harcourt, please, let's work together. I'm in Port Harcourt. So if you're in Port Harcourt, my name is Steve Owoba. Let's work together and join our leader and build a massive team. Port Harcourt, it is a place you also have good opportunities. So thank you so much, our team leader, and all our leaders, international leaders. We are confident that things will look very, very great in this platform. Thank you so much.
All right, I still have one more person before Sydney round us up. That's Mr. Adedeji. He was the last person that joined us, I think, on Friday, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if Mr. Adedeji is here. Mr. Adedeji, are you on this call? Either Mr. Paul, his son, or the man himself, Mr. Adedeji. Are you on this call? Please kindly signify if you are here. I don't think he's here. Anyways, he was the last person who joined our team on Friday, I guess. Friday, yes. Yeah. So, but no problem. Sydney, you can just give us your final words, and then we call it a day. Till tomorrow again by 7 p.m. on this same Zoom call. We'll be here. Invite everybody. One of the secrets of growing business. Sydney, maybe you might like to round up with the 5-step of building a business.
Okay. All right. So I love, like, you guys heard like some testimonies that like Jifu works. Like, this is legit. Like, to hear that someone took 10 trades and 9 out of the 10 took TP, that's insane. That's over a 90% win rate right there. But kind of the next steps with building the business is James does a lot of the work for you guys, and all you guys have to do is just plug into the system. He has the group chats made. He has the systems in place. All you have to do is be able to get people into that group chat that James created. James and I shared the WhatsApp channel. You just have to be able to share that and get people into that channel and get them on the call. All you have to do is get them to see the information. James and I do all of the work, and you don't have to do anything else. We can help you close them out. We'll help them get set up. You don't have to do anything other than just get them in front of a screen on a Zoom call, and James and I got it from here. So that is my biggest thing, is take advantage of all the systems that we have in place right here.